Buenos dias, Sparrows. Let's going to start with our English lesson. Today I'm going to read you a story that is going to be linked with your geography lesson. So I want you to do geography as soon as I read you this story. I want you to do geography activity first, and then after I want you to just try to do your English. Now in your English lesson you are going to write a letter, okay? So you're going to need to write a letter to Asha. Asha is a little girl that lives in another continent. She lives in India, and she's going to be telling you a little bit about her life. So today you are going to write then a letter to her saying a little bit how you live your daily life. How is your life here in Europe, in our continent, in Europe? How is your life in England, okay? How different is your life in your little village than in Asha's village? Okay, so that's going to be your work today. Let me read to you the story of Asha, even though I'm going to upload it online so you can read it with mommy and daddy. And then after you just need to go to do your geography work, and then after you can write your story so you have more ideas once that you've done geography. Okay, right, let's see. That's Asha. That's Asha's village. Asha's village is in India. And this is Asha. We try to focus it so you can see it better. There we go. Okay. My name is Asha. I live in the country of India. Have you ever been to India? If you haven't, this is a great chance for me to show you how my family and I live and what life is like in my village. I will also be teaching you some words in my language of Hindustani. The word for village is gaon. Family is very important in India. Here are my brother, Bhai, and sister, Behen. But I also live with my mother, father, and my grandmother. My family lives in a mud house, Gar. Sasha's house. Just like us, many people here decorate their homes with hand-painted pictures during special festivals. That's how they decorate their houses outside. Our kitchen might look very different from yours. Most of the time, we cook outdoors on stoves called chullas. We cook outside so the smoke can go straight up in the sky and not into our house. My milk comes from our water buffalo, bahins. They are big, gentle animals, but don't look like American buffalo, do they? My mother uses milk and the wheat my father grows to make porridge for my breakfast. That's where they get the milk from. We also have other animals that help make our lives easier in many ways. The bulls, Bale, pull our carts and help to plow my father's field. My father, Bapu, who is a farmer, works very hard to help my family. He is washing his bicycle. He uses his bicycle to ride the larger town nearby where there is a marketplace. So they only have a bicycle. And they go to buy on the marketplace, and this is how the marketplace look like. He takes things we grow to sell at the marketplace, like golden marigolds for garlands. As in the market as well. He often takes vegetables too. My family also raises chickens, Margie, with the help of Mike, a Peace Corps volunteer who lives in our village. As I walk through my village, I always look for Mike. When I see him, I say, "How are you, sir? Up case, hein, Mickey G?" Or Mike G? Sorry, I don't know Hindu really well. There we are. Mike lives and works with us. He is the first person from America that I have ever met. I love it when he tells us what life is like in the United States. As you can see, Mike, who is on the far left in this photo, sometimes he wears a dhoti around his waist and a kurta as his shirt. Mike helps us learn new ways to raise chicken, Margie, such as how to blend grains and corn for the chicken fed. Mike and his friends helps to build chicken houses in our community. In this photo, you can see Mike and Eleanor giving the chickens shots to protect them from disease. It's not just my father who works hard in my family. My mother, Mata, has loads of work to do every day. She takes care of my little brother and sister and prepares all our meals. She gathers water at the well or from the river in large brass and earthenware pots, which she carries on her head. I have chores too. Where I live, we cook our food on stoves that burn the dung patties. I make dung patties from cow manure. You'll probably say, "Ew, I wouldn't do that." But guess what? We use cow manure because it is freely available, dries in the sun, doesn't smell after drying, and burns evenly. We don't have to spend any money to make it. So that's Asha's job. She makes dung patties. In my village, every household collects cow dung in baskets and uses it to make dung patties. Every house in the village. I also help by stacking the hay for our cows. I have to cover my head and mouth so I don't breathe in dust. My friends and I don't always wear shoes. It is fun to walk barefoot through the village. I like to feel the soft dust between my toes when I walk to school. Where I live in India, it is often very hot. Because of this, I probably don't need as many clothes as you do. Wow. My brother likes to play hoop after school. His other favorite thing to do is ride a carousel when he accompanies our father to the big town. His daily chore is to take the cows out to pasture and return them home later in the day. Everyone in my family helps out. When it rains, when the rains don't come, the cows sometimes can't find green grass to eat. In times like these, they will eat anything, even newspaper. I bet you didn't know that. How skinny is poor cow. Many people in India own cows because they are very important in our religion called Hinduism. Cows are very gentle and help us by providing things we need to live. My grandmother had, I don't see if I can pronounce that, Hattie makes bangle bracelets for me. Her bracelets are also sold in the marketplace. They are made from a natural resin called lac, which I scrape off the trees. In America, you use lac to make lacquer, which is used in wood like paint. She makes bracelets, grandma does. Here you see women in the marketplace deciding which bangles they like best. We love to dress up for special occasions. Throughout the village, Gaon, you see people working on many things. Here you can see how we make big pots using clay we take from the riverbed. My uncle makes bricks from the same clay. These bricks are dried in the sun and then sold to make walls for our homes. At the end of the day, you see many men and women down there at the river Nati, where they wash clothes, pots and pans. It is cooler time of the day when the sun is low in the sky. So they go down the river to wash their dishes. Oh, wait. Even though we work hard, we find time to enjoy life and have fun. Here, you see me after school with my friends. Toast. Well, I hope you liked seeing some of the many things my family and I do every day in our village, Gaon. Now I need to say namaste, which means both hello and goodbye. Okay, so year 2s, that's your work today. That's Asha's village. So I want you to do geography work, that is answering Asha's village questions, yeah? About your family, how it's different to your life, because it is quite different, isn't it? It's really, really different. And next, you are going to write a letter back to Asha, and you are going to tell her how your life is. And why is it different? What do you do different than she? Okay, right. Bye-bye. Namaste.